Hi, everybody. I'm a little late coming on. I didn't intend to be, but I am. So there it is. I've got my griddle off, so I don't have to worry about burning my cords. Let's put that out of the way for now. Hey, Galena, you're number one. You're special. Whew. I got in a good hour and a half on my commission, which makes me feel good. Let's leave that out. Leave that up there. Whew, I think I'm ready. A minor adjustment there. Hey, Gail. I hope y'all are having a good afternoon. Let's see if these things are wet yet. Yeah, look at there. A little bit. They could use a little bit more. Rosemary told me to put a wet paper towel in, folded up. Have I done that? No. Yeah, we're getting there. As long as they can be reconstituted, I'm happy. That's a pretty color. That is iced espresso, and this is Deco Arts Metallic Luster. And I made a little more cleanup. Getting there. Inch by inch by inch. I don't know if y'all were here. I'm just going to wait for a few more to get in. I don't know if y'all were here Thursday, but I got a few little pages done in here. This is my, well, look at there. That didn't stick. Junk journal I'm using, and there's my dot. Good grief. Glue stick to the rescue. Sure wish I could find that lid. I may be saying, where's my glue stick? Let me get organized here. Put that little guy back in there. Where did it go? Which way did it go? I'll be damned. I think that's it. Yeah, I threw them in my bag when I was doing something else. So there they are now. Let's fix this. Operator error. I never thought I would like working with a glue stick. Hey, Mary. How are ya? I've got me a little basket here that I'm going to keep my little scraps in and my roller. And I found the lid to my red pen that I dropped a couple of weeks ago. It might right. May have to put it in some water to start it. It was in a box of accessories for encaustic, my temperature thermometers and my heat tools and stuff. And I did that, but then I couldn't find a set of heat tools that I bought last year. Anyway, here's what I did. And the little jesters there. That's a rubber moon stamp, and this has been kicking around on my desk. I have no clue what it is. I couldn't get a backing off of it, so I just glued it down. And I love the colors on this one. This little book is a great way to use up scraps that are too little for the other things. So we might work on that. What you been up to, Mary? Doing lives in the middle of the night? Hey, Sophia. I'm just waiting a minute or two for more folks to get in. I'm going to go ahead and start. I did my first haul in, I bet, a year. This little thing was $2.99 from Tuesday morning, and I thought, well, even if I don't use that, the little tools are good enough. This is kind of a mouse pad type thing. So, you know, that's good. These are little templates, like I need a template for sewing. It's got little holes where you can poke through the holes and then stitch. And it makes that design. But for $2.99, you know, I didn't really know what it was till I got it home and opened it. So there's that. I got a little Heidi Swapp stencil. It's an all over small pattern. And I thought that was really cool. I don't remember how much that was because I took it out of its sack. Hey, Kimberly. We're doing a little show and tell. This was $3.99. And I got this because the workshop that I'm taking, or coaching, or whatever you want to call it, Robin McClendon, that's R-O-B-Y-N, had some of old, and the lucite had yellowed, and the yellowing added to the vintage look of what she put down on. So I saw these. I thought, well, hey, I can put alcohol ink on those and yellow them up myself. Here we go, loop-de-loop. You guys stay up there. I bought this tape runner thing. I hope it's good. It's Sticky Thumb. It's made by American Crafts. So this one has a part missing somewhere. Anyway, there were two in the packet. No, that's the refill. Duh. Just screw it up. I am no good with these tape dispensers. It came with the runner and a refill. And I went ahead and bought some extra refills. I hate buying consumables because just as sure as you run out, you might need it. Hey, CB. Happy Tuesday, you guys. Who else? Miss Lennox, I don't think I know you, so howdy doody. If I do, I'm very sorry. All right, get back in there. We're going to take this one out, and we're going to put it right there in our basket. Little clips. I thought they were cute. I never have enough clips. I've got a stainless steel, like a warehouse shelving unit right next to me. And I keep clips. I'll just do that. I keep clips clipped to the shelf there so I can find them when I need them. Walmart haul, I got some bigger popsicle sticks. I think they were 97 cents. I figured if I didn't need them, oh well. And this I have been looking at forever. I thought it was just the coolest idea for stapling in the middle of a book. And this is how it works. Let's see which one I have staples in this one. This comes off. And you put your paper down. Is that right? Yeah. I've got it set for small. And the magnet just clips it right in there. Take this off. And voila. Isn't that cool? I mean, you know, in the middle of a journal page or, you know, something you could, and everything is hooked with these real strong magnets. Anyway, I needed that. Let's see, what did I pay for that? I don't know because I took it apart. Let's see. This was at Hobby Lobby, and I needed a bigger circle for the journaling I'm doing. So I got that. Here's the staples that go with that. Large, medium, and small. And that's it, except for some paint. I've been whining about not having the yellow and orange color shift. And I didn't want to do it, but this was all I could find anywhere in town and online. The small bottles were ridiculous. So I got 4 ounces instead of 2 ounces. So double. Yeah, I didn't save a whole lot, but I couldn't find it. Walmart carries it, and they were out because supposedly it's seasonal. So I needed that. Now this is all for the things that Robin McClendon's teaching us. And this is one of her favorite colors. It's called Portrait Pink, and it's simply acrylic from Walmart. I got these smaller bottles at Walmart because I was running low. And I got this because I like it, the Black Flash. I have one, so I know it's going to run out. You might as well get it when you can. And an ivory metallic and a rose gold. These are pretty good paints. Oh, and that. Robin uses a lot of the orange and the blue together because they create a good glaze. And this is something I saw at Hobby Lobby and thought, I'll try that. It's frosted glass. And it might be interesting. I got 2 of those. So anyway, we hadn't had a haul in a while, so let's see. I was going to use one of these. I was going to use the frosted glass. And I want to see what that one is, and that one is. And frosted glass. So that we have out. Okay. Let me put this back in the buggy. Just a little haul. I have to watch myself or I'll go a week without getting out of the house. Put all this up. I might use that. These are refills. Okie dokie. Who else slipped in when I wasn't looking? Hey, Judy. I like that little emoji. It's a funny shape. Yeah, I am too, Gail. I mean, it doesn't matter what I want to work on. I've got everything I need right here. But the problem with that is if I'm painting full time, which right now I'm really not, I'm journaling more than anything else, but I am working on my commission. Yay me. It's probably halfway finished. But anyway, I'd just as soon stay home and shop online, spend my money that way, what money I've got. So let's put those aside. Got to get stuff done, you know. Time's wasted. Okay, I promised y'all a show and tell a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about Prima paper. So I thought I would show you some of these things. And I did these when I was recovering some surgery, big bad surgery, and I did good to sit up in my recliner. So I rigged up my watercolor easel, and that was an easy medium to play with, and play I did. So these are not finished art. Hey, Aunt Beck, I hope to catch your recorded live tonight. Anyway, these are by no means finished art, but it's ideas for maybe later. I love watercolors and any kind of portrait with odd colors in the face that you wouldn't expect. So this is the Prima paper, and it is the 100% cellulose, which means that when you make a puddle of paint on it, you're going to get harder edges. It doesn't flow together as nicely as cotton paper. And the other thing is, if you try to lift this, the paper will peel up. However, that said, I had a ball playing with it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you don't think it's going to behave like watercolor paper. And this was just a little tune-up. I'm always continually working on how to always get my face in drawing. And that's a challenge, but I did work quite a bit on it. These are not my colors. In fact, I may have been playing with some Prima watercolors. I think I was. So that's the Prima paper. And here's another one. If you'll notice, I have a tendency to get the nose too long, but that's okay too. Sometimes you want it to not look real. I'll show you what I mean by out of drawing. Your eyes should line up together. See how that one's off? I might be able to pull it up a little bit. And then the nose lines up, and then the mouth lines up. So that one is close. One of them looks like it's down. This one's down on the inner corner a little bit more. So that's how nitpicky you can get with portraits. But I like the colors. And again, another rather long face. Meatloaf, Dale, can I have some? Again, just playing. I mean, I need to do more of it. Single color. This was before I did the Ladies of Color, the big paintings that I showed you guys. So I was playing with monochromatics. And this I know was Prima watercolor. And I think this was Prima paper. You know what? It may have been Winsor Newton. I had a small pad of Winsor Newton. I don't see a watermark. But there you have it. She turned out kind of cute. Kids have different feature measurements than grown-ups do. See? Well, I had a tutor that would say, it's a 32nd of an inch off on the inner right eye. Okay, you can see that one's tilted a little more than this one. Just little things. I like her, though. I like the way the edge disappears. And now I'm doing all this sitting in my chair, remember. This one was working along just fine, and then I got bored. And see how the horn looks like he's squeezing it in half. But by the time I noticed it, it was too far gone. So there you have it. Then I started playing around with some flowers. This again is Prima, and I would bet dollars to donuts this is Prima's paint, because I think I've got 4 of them maybe. And this one's a yuck. I've learned a lot about doing these freeform flowers since I did this one. This one's kind of cute, and I like his little ghosty hand sticking out. Let me out, let me out. I'm stuck in here with this cat on top of me. I know this is Prima because I fell in love with this neutral. And I believe, yeah, that's in the, this neutral color is in the shimmers. Is that what they call it? The color's not showing up real good. That's better. Better, better. I love this teal color. It's so nice. And it's nice on occasion to have pre-mixed watercolor. You don't have to, I mean, you're practicing, you're playing. I like this color too. Let me see if that helps a little. Okay, and I like these. And all the distressed scratchy marks. If you scratch watercolor when it's wet, you'll get pigment that falls down in those crevices. I even scraped it some, but that's kind of fun. Who's talking? Hulk. Let me get these in order. Another little kitty cat. I love little animals, and kitty cats just make themselves perfect for. This is another thing that cellulose paper does. Pigment runs to the edge of the line and stops there. And that's okay. I mean, it's just something you need to be aware of. This next one, oh God, here's another fail. I mean, you know, you got to go through the bad ones to get to some good ones. Some orchids. And I love this one. I really like that line that forms. It's not supposed to, because a real cast shadow, this line's going to disappear into white. Thank you, Galina. Well, thank you. Y'all know that I started painting to save my life, so literally. But anyway, this is what the cellulose does. Now, had I been paying attention, I could have dragged it on out, but I kind of liked it. And I painted that from life. And this one is painted from life. I got these little doohickey thingies in my mother's yard. But I like the painting with the shadow. It gives it a lot of dimension when the shadow's away from the item. This was kind of a fail. I was practicing, shoot. I'll think of it in a minute. Why am I out of the field here? Y'all are almost out. Oh, Jean Haynes. And she can just put different colors up here and they all run together and everything's hunky-dory, and then I come along and do it and it looks like train wreck. But it's okay. I'm not complaining too much. And here's another one. This one was better. Point is, I'm a realism painter in my oils and pastels. So to break it down and just let things loosely appear is hard for me. Oh, here's another one of the girls. That didn't work so well because the light was coming from over here. And had she disappeared over here, it might have worked better. Well, that's another fail. Y'all want to see a big fail? Well, shoot. I thought I had. There's another one of these. Dang it. Randy made me get out, and I was hobbling around. I could hardly walk, but we went to Sam's, and I was bored, so we were in the fruit aisle. So I took some pictures of those great big bins of apples. And when I came home, I was again sitting in my chair because this size is easy enough to hold. I didn't draw a pencil drawing first. I just started and then just kind of worked my way around. And this one turned out pretty good. The other one that I can't find turned out, well, I didn't look for it. This is in the pasteboard box. And same thing, but I do have one that's different. It's better, but I like them. They're loose. And I did a YouTube on this, and I saw it somewhere. Some fine artist was doing this. And this was their, kind of like their gallery work. So I decided I would do it instead of with acrylics with watercolor, which, I think you kind of need an opaque medium for all these little bitty lines. And I did it when I got my Cheap Joe's Loosey Goosey brush and then came back in with the white. That would drive me crazy if that's all the art I ever did. Anyway, there's a YouTube video on these somewhere in the interwebs. All right. Who's here? The good, the bad, and the ugly, maybe. But you do. I mean, it does not come naturally to paint. There's not a, what am I saying? Savant. I mean, child genius like Mozart and Beethoven. You just don't see that in art. This is a little goodie that Robin introduced me to. Oh, these are inexpensive on Amazon. They are refillable calligraphy pen. You may not need that. There. So I thought I would fill it up with you guys here. This is an attachment where you can fill your own cartridge from a bottle of ink, which makes it very flexible, or you can use the refill. So I'm actually going to read the direction. Bifurcation will be a normal phenomenon before using. Now that's an interesting thing from China. Usually you can understand them. I guess that means they'll split before using. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so we know that this is to fill. So I'm going to take that off. Okay, it just pulls off. And put one of these in. I would assume. Don't assume nothing, Miss Vicki. It's got to be that end. They didn't tell me. A lot of good that does. Wrong end. Duh. Okay, so I'm right. Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't remember Robin having this much trouble with it. Don't let your finger get in between the two of them. There you go. Whoops. Now I got the thing stuck in there. This is like a Chinese fire drill. I got wax on it. I'm trying to take it out with my And I'm going to be real careful. There. Come on. There. Now, let's put this little sucker back on there. This thing was like $6. Night, Sophia. Thank you for reminding me. She said you shake it, but there's no destructions. Oh, there it is. Insert the ink cartridge into the brush pen and shake until the bristle hairs change to black. We can do that, girls. Any of you know anybody that wants to really learn how to paint, that's my art school. There. I need to practice my fancy painting. Cool. Anyway, y'all got that? It is the pen. And I went ahead and got 3 of them because y'all know how I lose shit. I'm sorry, stuff. And I just dropped it. See, what did I tell you? Well, I'll find it later. Okay. We might use that here in a little bit. All righty. Who's ready to play? I'm not selling anything, but I'm just telling you that what I teach are the basics of art. If you want to paint, not everybody wants to learn to paint. But I go through the basics of art that I took 10 years to dig out for myself. And then you get a kit with the artist quality materials, and you try under my supervision and demonstrations, soft pastel, oil, watercolor, and encaustic. And you don't have to buy anything else, and it's all right there. And a buttload. I bet it's the equivalent of a college class. So if you want to learn more about it, be sure that you go download my free printable that tells you crap. It tells you how I got to be a painter. Let's see. bit.ly/LPROADMAP. Anyway, the reason I did my school like this is because I do not want to sell all the time. So that wasn't a sales pitch. That was just general information pitch. How about that? Can you ever have enough room? I don't think so. Here's the width of my table. It goes, oops, it goes just past this. You can't see it. And to the edge of the computer. I mean, it's probably 30 inches, maybe. Anyway, let's have some fun. I don't know if y'all were here Thursday or not, but I did these two. I really like this. And the thing that's so amazing is that to me, the papers blend in because they're similar colors, but none of it was planned. So let's have some fun. And the way the class works is when you sign up, when you download the roadmap, you're added to my mailing list, and my mailing list is where my blog is posted. So you'll get my blog that I do once a week, and there's really some cool ones. I talk about some things that I did on my journey to painting, trips I took and classes I took and that sort of thing. And when I get ready to launch the class, then you'll be notified. And if you want to know more, then you sign up for it then. No stress. All right. Change gears. Move the IKEA cart out. Let's digging for a credit card. Let's try one of these new paints. This is that frosted glass. Okay, let's just see what it does. I have visions of a perfect studio. This one could be. It has been before I got into mixed media. This is a new little trick. New for me anyway. Come on. That's cool paint. I wonder, I bet it's glossy too. Clean surface with alcohol. This was $3 at Hobby Lobby. Y'all, I wish I could do Inktober. I wish I could do anything, but I just don't have the stick-to-itiveness. Okay. Shake well. I did it. I can see some more of these in my future. That is cool. Got a totally different look than any of our other paint. It's kind of a viscous looking, I don't know. I'm sure it's cool on glass, but it's really cool on this. We have to get some more. Here's a pink one. Well, I was talking to my mom the other day, wishing I had something like that. I was sitting in the studio. So there's that, but she kept telling me, now you know Aunt Dorothy. Yeah, Mom, I know Aunt Dorothy. Just told me that she's been talking a lot on the phone to non-family members. But she's 92 and still does more than I do. Cool. So you got that. That's pink. And this is the rose gold. Let's go ahead and try that too while we're at it. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry if I have. Hi, Amy. I'm spending my retirement buying paint. But I guess that means I'll never run out, right? And I know I've got a knife around here somewhere, but unless anyone think about it, well, not think about it, just know about it. There's not any mixed media in my school, not for purposes of what I'm teaching. Oh, let's put that over here. Okay, so that's a little more opaque. But thin enough coat. Rose gold is pretty for a $3 paint. All right, let's see what we can find. Mixed media is too dang hard to supply materials for. Let's see, we used I found some string. Let's do some string art. Oops, another uhu stick. Looking for my, shake this up forever. Hi, Gail, welcome back. How old is your mom? She's probably my age, Kim. Hey, what you been doing, Miss Amy? There's that thing rolling around. Looking for a lid or something. That'll work. Dog food. I don't know what that is. I guess it doesn't matter. Very young, 76. Okay, well, she's beating me. I'm a very young 68. Oh, screw. Put that back on immediately so you don't spill it. Let's see. I'm using the wrong end. Got some old water up there. Not that it's the wrong end, but then it is a craft brush, so come on. May have to put some more. Shannon Green did a great video on these ink string paintings. I think that's probably enough. That was a pretty good sized piece. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wonderful knot I got down there at the bottom. I think I've got enough here for a journal 3 times this size. What, like, you think? It's ink. It's I didn't say what it was. It is traditional Chinese ink, Yasutomo, and it's got gold mica in it. But I haven't ever been able to get the mica to really show. Okay, quit talking and shut the book. Oh, no. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of mica in there now. That's what you call an ink blob. I'm leaving it. Wow, look at all that ink. I mean, that gold. And here I was saying I wasn't happy with it. Maybe I just hadn't ever used a big piece of it. Just for grins. Now that's a reflection, so that'll be okay. Oh God, yeah. Sorry. We got a good one. So I just had too much string the first time. I mean, too much ink in the string. So the second one turned out much better. So now we got to let that dry. I am really pleased with that ink. I think I've got a silver one around here that I bought. I'm good at buying things for the next time I get in the studio to play and then forgetting where I put them. Heat gun's over there with the encaustic, so. Hey, Pandora. Dr. D, right? No, Dr. Dot. Yeah, they do look like ninjas. All right, guys. So that's the first time I've used a lot of it. Golden black. And it's CG18. So that's worth having. And I got it from Amazon. We're waiting for ink to dry. Let's do another one. See what we get. It's like eating candy. I guess you could blot it somehow. Or we'll just do some more ninjas. There's nothing wrong with ninjas. Except my arm isn't long enough. It's a brand new computer sitting there, guys. I just put ink on it. First pull is going to be, well, not too bad. Page. Just put this right here. Look at that side. Won't my mama be so proud of me? So if I was a baby bumblebee. Look at that, look at that. I haven't ever done this before. How cool. This looks like one of those yellow calla lilies. I think they're called Jack in the Pulpit. Cool beans. Okay, that's enough of that. Now we got 3 that we got to wait on. $5 a.m. Good Lord, I've only been in bed about 3 hours. Of course, late at night I don't do anything productive like live, and that's when I watch all of y'all's videos if I've missed them live. Okay, that one's pretty dry. That one's pretty dry. That one's pretty dry. I tell you what I'm going to do. Here's my little journal that I was playing with. Hold my beer and watch this. Not much there. That's what you call graffiti marks. Ninja graffiti marks. I should have done this earlier. Yeah, it's all fun when somebody comes to chat with you. Not much, but a little bit of grunge. Okay, speak to me, Ninja. Can y'all see? No, get that away from the computer. Can y'all see that gold? There, if you can see it. Look at that. It's mixed in the ink. Completely hides my new paint thing. Look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Look at that gold. Oops. Wrong way. Cool. That stuff's cool, and I didn't think I liked it. I was using it for calligraphy or, you know, mark making like that. And and I guess it wasn't enough. That's so pretty. Of course, the painter in me's got to see what it is. That is the coolest technique ever. Come on, dry. Y'all know I've been using these Amazon wet wipes, and they're really good and they're really cheap. I think I better get another one while we wait on this to dry. I think I got a 6-pack, $12 maybe, I don't remember. I'm being quiet today. My voice is, I hope y'all are hearing me okay. I'm just being quiet. Okay. Anyway, I highly recommend these. I know we're adding to the landfill, but okay, now I have an idea. Let's put some of this over the top of that. This is the glass paint again. Don't see it too much. Can't see it at all. How about that? Let's do... Y'all saw me have it out. Here it is. This is the brushed metal. Brushed rose gold. Y'all know how I love rose gold. I think everybody in the world does. Both my phone and my iPad are brushed gold. And we should get some action out of this because it is more opaque. And I like the way it picks up the texture of the paper. Do y'all know how long it took me to learn how to play? I had to have a plan and I had to stick to the plan. And I can thank mixed media and mixed media artists for that. Because y'all share so well. Okay. Now we kind of disguised our ninjas a little bit. Okie dokie. I need something kind of soft. I'm going to have fun making some more papers, I can tell you that. Have I told you yet today how much I love my papers in this book? That one just jumped out. Did you see that? It's more of my Daddy Van's tissue paper, a la Shannon Green. Tissue paper glued on there probably just disappeared. That's from a little silk screen I made. Sometimes the kids' toys are really cool. That's from the plaid, what's it called? Simply Screen, I think. And it works really good. I mean, it's not a big thing, but you don't really need a t-shirt size. Well, this would do t-shirt. I think it's 10 by 10 or so. And it just uses a light bulb, and it's got a little cardboard frame that it fits in, a little box. Don't want to add blue. I do on that one though, don't I? That's interesting. Making sure y'all can see. Interesting. It started out as a Smithsonian, National Geographic. There's some neat little patterns on there. Okie dokie. Let's do some Chinese lettering. On the other side. $5:06. I've already spent an hour at this. Wow. Y'all make it fun. Make it go fast. Remember, I just put all these up. There it is. I could be Xeroxing these things instead of using them. I just spend about a week in my photos program and get all my photos organized. And then we'll talk about that. Blues, blues, blues. We just had Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue here over the weekend. I think that's supposed to be the second or third largest in the country. Motorcycles everywhere. Deli paper from a restaurant. If you're real nice and stick your finger in your dimple, your waiter will get you a handful. Is anybody out there going, wait, wait, wait? Thought I saw some color in there. Okay, let's see what we've got. We might have enough to do something with. It's the wrong color pink, but there are no wrongs, as y'all know. Same color family. That picks up that. That might be a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That one's good. And that was the wrong side of it. All right, what are we going to do? Ruler upside down because it's got a magnet on it. You teach what you most need to learn, Miss Vicki. And we have no idea whether that fold line is straight, so. It really doesn't do a thing. That's that same color of pink. I must be hankering for that. But never fear, we have another book. Maybe. Ruh-roh, Raggy. You have smoothed it. Well, I put it up and then got it out to play with it. You didn't put it back, and now it's buried. Check underneath. Nope. Nope. Where is my big book? It has a spot on the shelf and everything. All right, let's go back to here and see if we can find some pink. There's some pinkish. Let's get these two out. Nope. No, that one's not bad. Do we think it's too much purple? Doggone it. I hate it when I hit a bubble. You know what that means? You're trying to make something work that doesn't want to work. This feels like a wax. I don't like that either. I need to do some more of this flesh tone stuff. And I need to find my other book. I need to learn the value of softer colors. It's that same hot pink. Arg! Help me, somebody! 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 I'm not Queen, am I? Please find me somebody to love. And then we'll go into all those blues. Oh, I know where my book is. I was filing stuff in it. Hello. I didn't find it. There. Jeez. It's sitting right here to my right on a drawer that's pulled out. Shannon Green's Custom Keepers, in case anybody. Her Etsy shop is by Shannon Green. It's that bluish pink that's giving me troubles. I need a warmer pink. See, I'm just full of this light magenta color. I haven't gone through this book too much. That's got some green and pink. Have I lost anybody yet? Bored to tears, right? And this is all bluish pink. Drop cloth. Drop paper. Didn't want to use that because I used some on the other page. Isn't that pretty? I need to go through this book some more too. I've got some pretty colors. Ah. Looky there, looky there. This has been knocking around in the floor, you know, for at least a year, maybe more. Had I been really wanting to keep up with this, I wouldn't be able to find it. So we're going to see if we can use it. I think that might do for us. Put that back where it's not supposed to be. So that one might be a maybe. Mm-hmm. That one's definitely. Yep. Maybe. We said nope on that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let's see what's going on. You guys are funny. Bye, Mary. Thank you for stopping in. The best thing about songs like that is you can just make them up as you go along. Because I surely don't remember all the names. I mean, all the words. And I just make up stuff. I really like that edge, the way that's torn. This was some of my first jelly printing when I was putting it on substantial paper, which you really don't need. Put that over there. Maybe, baby, I got ice for you. Keep your day job. I'm going to put a piece of this like washi tape. And I'm going to get it right here on this edge where the pink is. Did y'all see what I just did there? I didn't want to cut in the middle because I didn't want to waste any. Jeez. So I want that end. I'm going to cut the white edge off. You're supposed to cut away from the piece you want to keep, but I'm doing it dangerously. Good job. I think that was the end you wanted, so. I need to tear off the deli wrap into this. Auditioning. So if I were to do that, and that, what did you do with it? Well, it was right here. There it is. It's not a whole lot of bang for the buck, but it's not stupendous, but I'm going with it. Might surprise us. And because that is kind of fragile, I'm going to put the glue down first. Almost right in the middle. Good job. I just love deli paper. This is so subtle you can hardly see the pieces. Robin lives in, I don't know, somewhere in the Southwest. And her oohoos or yoo-hoos or whatever they are remain sticky, and mine dry out. That's why I can do it right there. No. No. We want that to go up a little more. So she has to be careful and use a secondary sheet. And I can just use my book, and yeah, it doesn't goop up. I mean, once it's dried, it's not sticky anymore. Man, that's what you call subtle now. You can hardly see it. It's kind of girly. I like that. Let's do that. fragile little piece of nothing floating around in here forever. My fingers are so right there. My fingers are so rough. This stuff's like spider web. Another hidden choice. Whoops. Get down there. Stick. That's kind of a nice little look. I'll take it. I'm the princess, Dr. Dot. It's the joke around here. All right, now what are we going to do with this little page? Besides, it got stuck in the glue that I said doesn't stick. Let me see, this other one had some gold on it. I like that one better. Except it doesn't go with that. Doesn't go with that. What poopy? I'm going to take that side right there. And if you'll tear it away from the side that you want, you won't get the white line, but of course I didn't do that. Yeah, that one works. It's too busy. Let's try this one again. Let's go with it. You keep coming back to it, so don't overthink it. This is on rice paper or sumi paper or something like that. Yeah, that works. I'm going to leave that because I can disguise it with, I like that torn edge too. Okay. I look like a hole punch. This just makes me happy. I never was any good at layer upon layer upon layer stuff because I always fell in love with it. Then we'll cover it up. In art terms, this is a layout called the cruciform. Stuck to the page. Now see, I tried that out a while ago and it didn't work, and now it does. And here's that little piece. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Maybe. Picks up that green, that covers it. So if we put it over here, I'm going with it. I can hear voices in the peanut gallery going, no, that doesn't work. We're going to make it work. And we're going to use our new pen. How about that? I think that looks kind of good. Especially starting with ninjas. What am I missing? Hey, Debbie, you sneaked in on me. Yeah, I'm kind of liking them too, Ozzy Grin. And I do think this works. Even if it has a white edge there that could come off. Oh, leave well enough alone. Oh, man. Nice. Look how flat this book is. Halfway. There's no timetable. Okay, I was letting that dry just a little bit, so I covered up my Ooh, I like this pen. I think that's all it needs. The goddess spoke. For those of y'all that were late clicking in, this is Ohuhu. I use Oohoo glue and Ohuhu pens. $6 on Amazon. And I really like it. That's the first time I've used it. I should have stopped before I hit that little ribbon, but we're gonna soldier on. Cool. And it is 5:37, and we did all that show and tell and stuff, and looking for paper took forever. Now look what we've got to look forward to. Whew, man, you can really see that glitter. Or mica, gold mica. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of black. I guess I am on the outlines and stuff. So we did that. We did a lot today. We did this one. What's on the back of these is cool too. We did this one. That was fun. That's going to be fun too. In fact, I think I've got the piece of paper. If I didn't make it with this, it's a darn good try at it. That looks like where I cleaned the brayer off. So we'll use that another day. What else have we got? I guess that was it. I need to find that bottle of silver, don't I? Okay, guys, can you tell me the name of the black gold again? You bet. Yasutomo, traditional Chinese ink, and it's called Golden Black. And I got it on Amazon. It wasn't expensive. I keep saying this. I'm having a ball with this book. Is that the one? No, that's not the one we just did. This is the one. You got it? CG18 is the code number, and I do remember that being in the description. Hey, Eileen. I was just fixing to kick off here. I'm going to see if I can find my silver one because I know I bought it. Man, it works too. I don't know of another product that gives you that color. I'm sure maybe one of the golden bronzes or something might, but it's just cool the way it's mixed with black. Okay, guys. I don't know, Lana. Lana who? Lena Livestream. Somebody tell me who it is. Yeah, I'm the only moderator, so I don't know if that works or not. Is Lena the name of her? Will I find her if I search for Lena? Like I need some more lives. Okay. Well, what good is that going to do? I don't know if I lean on your deal. You know what I mean. Oh, y'all want to see a picture of the, now, let me say this before you see it. Remember, this is secret, so I can't show it everywhere. It's very choppy and rough, but what I do is put down layers of encaustic and then scrape it back. So I end up with little flecks of color underneath. Now, it's not supposed to be looked at that close, but if you do go up that close, it looks very loose. And then you scrape it back with an X-Acto. I may have 8 or 10 layers under there. This one needs to be scraped. You see right in there is some light green. Anyway, that's where I am on that deal. Oh, Twitter. Carol, what'd you do to get in jail? Twitter? Come on. What's your handle, Eileen? Eileen Lyons. There you are, Boca Babe Art. Okay. You're protected. You have to approve me. Miss Linux 2010. Okay. I got it. Oh, you're Lena, Eileen. I just sent you a follow. Miss Linux 2010. I'm there, baby. Y'all are wound up today. I guess it's fun being on Tuesday. Last week's Tuesday was fairly quiet. Okay, thanks, Eileen. I got you. I'm just looking at the thing. It's fun to stream, but you miss so much. Okay. Y'all got anything else? Since how I've been on here almost 2 hours. And my desk that was sort of neat is now not neat so much anymore. All for a good cause. I'm going to start storing this upside down. The cap's on it good enough. And that will be easier to shake it maybe. As long as it doesn't leak everywhere. Oh, thanks. Cool. I gotcha. Thank you, Carol. Eileen, just don't block me because I do get a wee bit political on Twitter. Just take it with a grain of salt. I'm not ugly. Okie doke. Are y'all done? I hate to leave. Goodbye. I'll see you back on Thursday. Cool. Carol, I hope you stay out of jail. Be good. Okay? All right. Enough silliness. Go see what's going on in the world.